Did you know the Indus Valley Civilization was one of the world's first major urban cultures, even older than ancient Egypt and China? Dating back to around 2600 BCE, it covered parts of modern-day India and Pakistan and boasted cities like Mohenjo-daro and Harappa. What's truly fascinating is their advanced city planning. They had straight roads, drainage systems, public baths, and even early toilets, thousands of years before modern plumbing. Even more mysterious is their writing system. Despite decades of research, no one has been able to fully decipher their script. It's one of history's biggest unsolved puzzles. And unlike other ancient civilizations, the Indus people weren't obsessed with war or building huge monuments. There are barely any weapons found, no evidence of kings or palaces, which suggests a peaceful and surprisingly equal society. From trade with Mesopotamia to their use of standardized weights and measures, the Indus Valley people were truly ahead of their time. The ancestral Puebloans, also known as the Anasazi, were one of the most advanced Native American cultures in North America, thriving from around 100 CE to 1600 CE in the Four Corners region of the U.S. They're best known for their stunning cliff dwellings, like those at Mesa Verde and Chaco Canyon, built into the sides of canyons with stone, adobe, and timber. These homes weren't just shelters, they were engineering marvels. The Puebloans were skilled astronomers. Chaco Canyon is aligned with solar and lunar cycles, and they tracked the stars with impressive precision, all without modern tools. They grew corn, beans, and squash in the desert using clever irrigation and dry farming techniques. Their ability to survive in such harsh environments is nothing short of remarkable. By around 1300, many of their settlements were mysteriously abandoned, possibly due to drought, resource scarcity, or social changes. But their descendants, the modern Pueblo peoples, continue their rich cultural traditions today. The Minoans were Europe's first advanced civilization, thriving on the island of Crete over 4,000 years ago, from around 2600 to 1100 BCE. They built sprawling palace complexes like Knossos, with advanced plumbing, storage rooms, and colorful frescoes, centuries ahead of their time. Their architecture was so advanced, it inspired the Greek myth of the labyrinth and the Minotaur. Minoan society was unique, women had a prominent role, and there's little evidence of warfare or massive fortifications, suggesting a relatively peaceful culture. They were expert sailors and traders, connecting with Egypt, the Levant, and mainland Greece. Their wealth came from trade, not conquest. They used a writing system called Linear A, which still hasn't been fully decoded, making them one of history's enduring mysteries. By around 1450 BCE, much of their civilization was in decline, possibly due to a volcanic eruption on nearby Thera, followed by invasions. But their influence lived on, especially in ancient Greek art, religion, and mythology. Long before Rome became an empire, the Etruscans ruled central Italy, from around 900 to 300 BCE, and laid the groundwork for Roman civilization. They built advanced cities, practiced metalworking, and had a writing system based on a Greek alphabet. In fact, many Roman ideas, like the toga, the arch, and even gladiator games, were borrowed directly from the Etruscans. Their society was surprisingly sophisticated, with powerful women who could own property and attend public events, a rarity in the ancient world. The Etruscans were also master artists. Their tombs are filled with vivid wall paintings and intricate jewelry, giving us rare glimpses into their daily life and beliefs about the afterlife. Despite their achievements, much about them remains a mystery. Their language hasn't been fully deciphered, and much of their history was erased or absorbed by the rising Roman Republic. But without the Etruscans, there may never have been a Rome as we know it. Göbekli Tepe, in southeastern Turkey, is the oldest known temple complex in the world, dating back over 11,000 years, long before the pyramids or Stonehenge. Built by prehistoric hunter-gatherers, it challenges everything we thought we knew about early human civilization. These massive stone pillars, some weighing over 10 tons, were carved and arranged thousands of years before writing or farming even existed. The site features T-shaped pillars in circular formations, decorated with carvings of animals like lions, vultures, and snakes, showing symbolic or spiritual meaning. What's even more incredible? The builders had no metal tools or wheels, yet somehow moved and shaped these stones with astonishing precision. Göbekli Tepe wasn't a settlement. There are no homes or burial sites, which suggests it may have been a religious or ceremonial center, possibly the world's first. This site forces archaeologists to rethink how civilization began. Maybe religion and communal gathering came before agriculture, not after. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss what's next. And here's a question for you. What's a topic you'd love to see covered in a future video? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every one of them. See you in the next one.